You're listening to the Turi Ryder's She Said What podcast. I'm Turi, along with Marci Persky. In this installment, we reprise every absolutely psychotic behavior Marci's pets have ever displayed. Also, family photos. Would you like some of mine? And renaming. The change is real. You're a few days recovered now from your Polar Express, so I have to ask you, when does the dog training start?
I don't know, because I've been sick.
Oh, still.
And I can't make myself well.
Oh.
It's starting as soon as I feel well enough. I mean, I work with him every day. So right now, if I tell him to get on the bed, he will.
Oh, good.
When I tell him to sit, he sits.
Oh.
And when I tell him to lay down, he lays down.
Oh, that's good. And do you smell like a hot dog?
No, I smell like pepperoni.
Okay, whatever works.
Yeah, that's what the trainer said. Get him the smelliest treat that you can find, because that'll make him really want to do whatever for it.
So different than people.
Sure does.
If you offer me the smelliest treat you can find, I'm not at all interested.
Well, that's why we're people and not dogs.
I suppose that's true.
You don't eat your own puke, do you?
Ah!
Oh, you know dogs do.
Or worse.
That's why I'm always running for the paper towels whenever something pukes, because I don't want the dogs to eat it.
So if we do your coat of arms, like a coat of arms, it'll have to have a roll of paper towels right in the middle of it.
Oh, definitely.
Because of the overzealousness of the recycling-minded among us, we have way too many cleaning rags. I think there are probably sheets that were on the kids' beds when they were in the crib that got destroyed. They're still in the rag basket. So I don't think I can justify the fancy paper towels.
Unfortunately, up here, recycling is a word that they haven't heard of yet. The biggest city in northern Arizona shut down their recycling.
No.
Yeah. So paper towels are a must. So here's the problem. The dog gets up in the bed. The dog sits, dog lays down. We are being invaded with cows again.
Again, yeah,
and
you
this
mentioned.
morning when I turned on my phone, and your phone says, "Oh, you have memories?"
Yes.
I clicked on the memory thing.
No. Oh, no.
And it was on this date in 2003 that we were infested with cows that broke all the furniture out front.
That was the first time?
This is the anniversary, yes, of the first cow invasion. And the two dogs currently in my back dog yard have never seen cows before. So, I mean, it's just like nonstop, bark, 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 because we have a 7-foot fence. So the cows can't get in and the dogs can't get out.
Right. But it seems like the situation almost begs for a cattle dog that would chase the cattle out. No?
We had a cattle dog once, and it went psycho. Like
all your dogs. Excuse me. Well, excuse me. I can't even count on two hands the number of dogs you've had that have gone completely bat excrement crazy.
Well, because I like the odd ones, okay?
Well, they start out odd, but then they kind of work their way up to completely crazy.
Well, Xena was Queensland healer, like the little cattle dog.
Yeah.
And she was deaf.
Perfect.
And we adopted her because she was deaf.
Of course.
And she responded to, hand signals. But then after we had her for a couple of years, she started to chase the ceiling fan.
Oh, boy.
Which we thought, okay, that's weird and quirky. Then she would
it's kind of it's a defined chase. I mean, it only goes so far chasing the ceiling.
She never tired until we turned off the ceiling fan, then she would stop.
Difficult in Arizona.
And when it rained, she would jump way up in the air and catch raindrops.
Oh.
Which I thought, oh, that's very cute. That's very circus land. And then when a friend came over, she jumped up and bit him on the face.
Okay.
So she had a psychotic break. And so she was psycho. Minion was just dumb.
What about that
Brisket.
brisket? Brisket went completely out
Oh,
of
yeah.
the, yeah.
Brisket went off the rails.
Brisket
She
was like a
became too
mastiff.
protective.
Bris-
Yes, she was an English Mastiff, and she just got really protective of us and wouldn't let anybody near the house and would like try to break through glass. And yeah,
Oh, great.
she was wacky.
Okay, that's
But
three.
for the most part,
Oh,
they're all good.
for the most part. No, they're
Yeah.
insane. Your whole household full of pets is the only pet that is not completely irregular, as far as I can tell, is that damn lizard thing you've got in a tank.
It's not a lizard, it's an axolotl, and she's getting so big, and I love her so much. I held her the other day.
Are you allowed to hold them? Doesn't it destroy their mucous membrane or something if you hold them?
Well, only if my hands are all crusty or something. I have soft lady hands. I wash my hands.
Okay,
before
so
I put-
do you
put
have
in
to
the rub.
make your hands wet for the axolotl to climb onto them?
Well, no, because then she would just like fly out like a cartoon, squirt up onto the ceiling
I'm
and
a
be
little-
walking on my ceiling or something.
Speaking of squirting out, I'm a little worried that lizard will be way too tempting for that dog of yours.
Not a lizard, it's an amphibian.
Yeah. I'm worried that it will be way too tempting for that
The
dog
dog is
of
way
yours.
too uncoordinated.
Says you now.
No, I guarantee you.
All righty, because that axolotl, I mean, it looks, I hate to say this, it already looks a little bit like a tube of toothpaste.
It does not. Okay, now I'm putting her up on the Instagram now because I put up the gingerbread house. I don't know if you saw that.
Not yet, I haven't.
But the hashtag is not Jewish food.
Yeah. I have a friend who volunteers at a food pantry out of spite for a nonprofit that wasn't nice to her. That's the kind of friends I have.
Yay.
Yeah, I
like that.
I like that about her. So she apparently, Manischewitz, notoriously kosher food, has a gingerbread house or a gingerbread
No
cottage.
way.
Now, she sent a picture, or I would not have believed it. Which reminds me, one of my tasks is going to be getting rid of the 97th copy of the same picture, because here's the thing, it's kind of grim, but when your first set of elders dies, you get all the pictures back from your family. And so you have your copies, the copies for the kids, and now you have the grandparents' copies. And then the other set of grandparents dies, you get all those pictures back. So all those pictures you cheerfully sent out, knowing that all the grandparents would want copies of these pictures, weigh about 75 pounds and are sitting on my work table.
I dumped all of those on Molly. I was like, here, take these.
Now,
She's got every single family picture in her basement in a box.
So she probably prays for a flood every winter. Does
Yeah.
she send you pictures of her putting the pictures through the paper shredder? Because that will be the next picture I take. Is it me? You feel, though, almost sacrilegious shredding pictures of your kids, don't you?
Well, my brother puts them into the computer and sends me like these 100 million-year-old photos that are black and white on the computer. So they're just kind of there.
Yeah, I have a computer full of those, and it's going to go away too. The most baffling thing, this is so baffling to me, when people are experiencing a fire or a flood or some natural disaster, and they say, oh, thank God I've got the family photos. And I think, oh, excuse me, but that'll be the last thing I risk my life to take. That will be the last thing. If nature wants to spirit my family photos down the Swanee River, well, hasta la vista family photos. And just to prove my point, I have some ancient family photos from, again, my now deceased parents' house, and it's like hot potato. Do you want this picture of Grandpa? No. How about you? You want this picture of great grandpa? No. You can't get rid of them. So why anybody would turn away from an excellent opportunity, guilt-free, to have your family photos culled, I do not understand.
I read an article today that if you go through your computer and erase every photo, it still exists in a cloud.
Not necessarily.
I don't know. Kim Commando said.
Well, it
She's
depends.
my computer
It
guru.
depends if your computer has been backing things up to the cloud, and it depends if your phone sent you stuff through the cloud. It depends where you took the pictures. You'll notice if you have my pathetic little phone that it gets to the point where it says, I can't back your pictures up in the cloud anymore. And my response every time it tells me that is, well, who asked you to?
See, I pay $2.99 every month for my cloud
Okay.
space.
Okay. That's
And
why
I
they're
don't know,
there.
I really don't know what it is or what the point of it is. And I don't back up anything because nothing is that important to me in life except humankind.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid my computer's gonna like reach out and strangle me at night when AI takes it over. So
Well, if God forbid there's a forest fire, you really don't have to worry about running out with your family photos. Anything you took apparently for $2.99 a month has been thoughtfully
in the
preserved.
cloud.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never took any naked pictures. I wouldn't want somebody to find those in the cloud in like 25 years.
I love the fact that they call it, whoever they is, the cloud, as though there's a giant computer storage facility somewhere orbiting above the planet Earth.
I picture it as like this giant mist that comes and attacks people in a horror movie.
Oh,
That's my version of the cloud.
that's a more realistic version as far as the hazards of it. People think it's like that the Charmin thing where you're just kind of walking around in that poofy. It's
I love
amazing what
Charmin.
words can do. I know you do. It's amazing what words can do. Words can make you believe all kinds of things. Marketing people have figured this out forever. What was the recent thing where they've changed the name, and I was wondering what is that? And then I realized it was fancy name for something that is really not fancy. For example, probiotics. That's a bunch of bacteria that you want to have live in your gut, or something they think will help you have bacteria live in your gut. But if they labeled it gut bacteria, you would not drink it.
That's true.
Right. But instead,
But as we've discussed many times, you
probiotic.
know I'm a sucker for marketing.
Why did you buy a probiotic off the internet recently?
No, but I buy all the ShamWows. I think one of my kids has all the ShamWows because I'm using paper towels.
Just as an easy one.
Okay.
Now they call prunes dried plums.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that in the grocery store. I laughed my butt off on that because prunes have a bad connotation
Yep.
of making you poop,
Right. Which
which is what
dried,
they do. Yeah,
just
I've been existing on ginger ale.
because you're
And-
sick.
And as a person from Michigan who drinks only Verner's,
Really?
yes.
Oh, wow. You are
Verner's
particular.
ginger ale is the best in the
It
world.
is, but if I
It's
were
like
sick,
Charmin toilet paper. It's the Charmin toilet paper. Of
pukers can't be choosers. Pukers have to take whatever is at the Walgreens. What do you mean you only drink Verner's?
I'm drinking Canada Dry because Frankie couldn't find Verner's.
See.
Just those little cans, like those tomato juice size cans.
Yep.
Cocktail cans. I drink. It'll take me hours to just sip on a cocktail can.
If you bought a bunch of probiotics something or other, or dried plums, and you put them in that ice cocktail machine of yours, you could have some vengeful fun.
You could make everybody. I don't think I would hide dried plums in a cocktail or dried plum juice.
Well, if
It would
you
be pretty funny, though. It would be funny to put it in the stuffing of your turkey.
listen to
Chop
you.
it up.
Listen to you. See, this is the kind of thing that one of our 5 listeners who's getting her revenge on a nonprofit by volunteering on a different nonprofit, she's going to try this now. I know she will. That's why I love her. This is what I love about all my friends. They're good people, so much better people than I am. But I'm convinced that in most cases, if you push them just a little bit.
No.
Thanks for listening to the Turi Ryder's She Said What podcast. And if you've made it this far, we're guessing you liked it. So please recommend it to your friends and check out my book, She Said What? A Life on the Air. You can get it at your neighborhood independent bookstore or that website that sells everything.